Oh, oh my gosh. Everyone's here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. I think we're still waiting on some people to come in, but it's very exciting to see everyone so far. Hello, Alicia, Nika, and Daniel.
Hello. I love it.
Hello.
Oh.
How you doing?
Karen, did you have some announcements that you want to make up at the top or anything?
At the top, yeah, can y'all hear me okay? Let me get my tiny mic. Okay. Woo, hey, everybody. It's Erin. I'm so excited. We are going to follow last week's open mic with another open mic in June. So keep an eye out for everybody but you, bro, because we're doing it again in June and we're doing it online on Instagram. Besides that, we are just celebrating with the Pinhook for another great week to have show here alongside them and to continue to raise money for one of our favorite bars in Durham. So just excited. I think we have a stellar lineup tonight. Like, I'm ready to laugh. Look at these faces. Look at these beauties. I'm so excited. I don't know if we're waiting much for everybody to be all in at the top. We could just, give it maybe 3 more minutes before you can take it away. Right?
Yeah.
That's what we normally do. Yeah. We will be celebrating Pride all month in June, so get excited for those lineups. If you have any suggestions of folks to book, please send names. We are looking at the calendar, just hoping to fill it up with like the biggest, gayest, awesome party that we can, and laughter, of course, too. I mean, we can just make it all dance parties, but we're going to laugh.
Well, let's see. Maybe we can give everyone just another 2 minutes and pop back on after that.
Yeah. We'll get started right at 8:05.
Cool.
That was a really great sound check. And yeah, we'll pop off and pop back on at 8:05.
Cool. Thank you so much.
You got it. We're all here together. I am very techie. Watch me tech. Here we go. Boom.
You did it.
Hi. Hi there. Sorry, come in. I didn't see you there. Oh, I was just busy getting some whiting done. You know, just doing my daily whiting. You know, like having my third glass of wine by 11 a.m., but insisting that anyone who applies for unemployment welfare should... Hi! Hi there! Sorry, come in. I didn't see you there. Sorry, that was loud. Anybody who applies for unemployment or welfare should have to take a drug test. You know, white things. Like deciding on my own that a global pandemic is over, so that I can go to Great Clips and get the same outdated haircut that I've been getting since 1992. Or, you know, going on the Nextdoor app and reporting a suspicious man that's loitering in my yard before I realize that it's the land. Or, you know, wearing t-shirts or hats or displaying yard signs or bumper stickers that for some reason imply that from 2008 to 2016, America wasn't great. You know, whiting like you do, like posting on Facebook about how angry it makes you to see a woman choking her dog in a video where she has just called the police and falsified a police report in order to weaponize 911 against a black man who made the mistake of asking her to put her dog on a leash. You know, whiting. You know, getting upset at people who loot from Target in Minneapolis, Minnesota, instead of getting upset at the public lynching of George Floyd 3 days ago on May 25th, 2020. On May 25th, 2020. May 25th, 2020. 2020. Now, you may have realized by now that I don't actually believe the things that I'm saying. In the biz, we call this satire. But I do want to take a quick minute to introduce you to myself. My name is Kathy Kohanek. I'll be your host for the evening. If you're my family, you've already tuned out. You hate this. But sometimes activism is pissing your family off. It's as simple as that. I just want to take a quick moment to express my gratitude to the brave men and women who put their lives on the line to protect my rights every day. So thank you to every looter, every rioter, and every protester of racial injustice separating us from a brutal totalitarian military police state and reminding us of two very important things. One, Black Lives Matter. And two, all cops are bastards. And yes, that includes Officer Jimmy from Pokemon, Paul Blart and the rabbit from Zootopia. And don't even get me started on Chase from Paw Patrol. Thank you so much. Now, Kim, would you like to bring everyone back up? I would love to introduce everybody and get our show going. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So tonight, we're going to be bringing you the Eyes Up Here online showcase, just like we do every Thursday night. And this week we have an awesome lineup I'm very excited about. We'll be getting started here in just a minute, but I do want to remind everybody that we do this to kind of bring voices that don't usually get the attention they deserve in stand-up comedy, a space to get that attention and to be amplified. And I also want to remind everyone that we do this to help raise funds for the Pick Hook, which is an amazing venue, a queer-owned venue that is a safe space for people of all colors, creeds, and orientations, which is amazing, especially in the South. And I hope that throughout the show tonight, you will find our comedians funny and that you will donate to the GoFundMe and the Patreon, the Venmo and the Patreon for the Pick Hook. both to support the Canucks and to help us support our comics. Because these pretty people want to get paid. Well, how is everybody today?
Living.
Great.
Surviving.
Right? I feel like anyone who asks how you are at this point in time is a sociopath, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll just expose myself at the top here as a crazy person. I'm very excited to have all of you on the show tonight. This is a super great lineup. Here in just a second, we will get started, but I do want to just ask Aaron, do you want to drop any other info for us before we go?
Nope, just make it rain, y'all.
Cool.
With laughs and money.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron. And I'm very excited to bring up our first comic of the evening, New York based, and just in time, right? Because you recently moved there.
Yeah, I moved here literally like a month to the day that quarantine started.
Was that month glorious?
Yeah, it was like pretty good. So I guess I'm like not too sad about it, but it's definitely been a fucked up way to be welcome to New York.
Right. I talked to my dad yesterday because I'm trying to move to Chicago, and I was like, Dad, there's no jobs, like nobody's hiring. And he said to me, this is a real thing that my father said to me, you should just drive to Chicago and start giving your resume to people. As if that advice has worked ever. So we're all suffering together. I told you this last time I saw you, Nika, but I love your tapestry.
Oh my God, thank you. It was the best impulsive quarantine purchase that I made. Yeah. So I'm very, very happy that I bought it at like 4 a.m.
Well, I'm going to go cry over the fact that I spent all $1,200 of my stimulus check on small batch preserves. But while I do that, everyone please welcome to the stage, Nico Lamazzo.
Thanks, guys. So I have had a pussy for 3 years. Actually, of this week. This week is the anniversary. And when I went away for surgery, all of my physical...
that I spent all $1,200. Sorry.
Keep going.
I know it's in the paperwork with the surgeon, but I'm not entirely sure. And they were like, okay, ask the surgeon if he'll give you a fat pussy. And I was like, okay, like, not really sure why. Can you explain to me why? And they were like, it feels better. Guys like it better. Just ask your surgeon for a fat pussy. So I got there and I'm in the consultation and he pulls down my pants and he's checking out my junk. And he's like, okay, do you have any questions? And I said, yeah, can you make it fat? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, me neither, never mind, have a nice day. But the thing is that I did indeed walk away with a fat pussy. It's been a really interesting experience. Having a pussy has just been interesting in general because no one really told me about like the nitty-gritty parts of having a vagina, which is like mainly vaginal discharge. And also bacterial vaginosis. Like I didn't know about any of these things. So I just feel like I kind of blindly walked into getting this purchase. But it has been for the best. And what I will leave you with is that the first time I came, I was during an episode of The Handmaid's Tale, and my boyfriend was eating me out, and I didn't know that like people with vaginas can come. I thought it was kind of fake news, but people can come with vaginas, and when I came, I kicked him out of his bedroom and started crying and texted all of my girlfriends in the group chat because I thought that I had peed the bed, and realized that I had come. So that was my first experience having a vaginal orgasm.
Yes.
Guys.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Nika. I can't wait for my first experience having a vaginal orgasm.
Me too.
It's gonna be so good.
It really was the most amazing experience of my life, but
Right.
also the scariest.
I watched The Matrix yesterday, and there's a line in The Matrix where Agent Smith says, "Never send a man to do a machine's job." And I was like, this is exactly why I bought my vibrator.
Very much agreed.
Well, that was great. Thank you so much, Nika, for getting us started with that.
Thank you.
Up next, we have the lovely and hilarious Alicia Brown.
Hey.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
I've been watching your videos all day today and cracking up, so I'm kind of like a super fan.
What videos? How do those go?
They were from some festival.
Okay. No, don't. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't bring it up? Okay, I won't bring it up.
Yeah. I'm just gonna copy and paste the same set in every word.
I'll pretend I haven't heard it.
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
take it away.
Great. Perfect. Oh, hi. So I actually kind of took a break from stand-up, meaning since quarantine started. So it's like my first like real live stream. Also, I just realized I have kale in my teeth, so great. I'll just save that for later. So I got stood up in quarantine. Thank you. So I was talking to this girl for like 2 weeks straight, and we got to the point where we were like, oh, let's just do a FaceTime date, and we set a date. It was on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So that sounds like a true crime intro. And I was real excited for it. So we decided that we'd cook the same cuisine we'd have at a restaurant. So like if we're at an Indian restaurant or like Italian or like a diner, I'd make pancakes and she'd like eat a burger or something. Real cute shit. And the date, it's like we texted a little bit before. It was like 7:55. She texted me something random. And I texted, hey, you want to do FaceTime or Zoom or something? No response. I was like, whatever. She's probably just chilling. I don't know. So 8 p.m. comes and I wait till 8:03 because I don't want to be too thirsty. And FaceTime her 8:03 and nothing. So I was like, all right, let me just text her. Hey, just FaceTimed you. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's making her food. Maybe she's chilling. 8:20 comes by and I'm like, okay, let me just do it. Let me just FaceTime her again. FaceTime her, nothing. And at this point, I'm like, she either like got corona or like is dead. Okay. Because how do you stand someone up in quarantine? Like when you get stood up in quarantine, I would rather be stood up in real life than in quarantine, because if you get stood up in real life, at least you have the trains to blame it on. You got like traffic.
Mhm.
You have, I don't know, maybe she got lost. I would have accepted that. But she stood me up in real, like in quarantine. I'm like, it's like she had nothing better else to do except not talk to me. So I know it's fine. I'm okay, I think. The reason why I did like her is because we had the same birthday. And I think that was kind of hot. And I was like, oh, would I do that? I would. So I am recently single. I mean, well, me and my ex broke up like 2 years ago, but when we broke up, I started dating like 5 girls, and like not just girls, like lesbians. It's a different dating style. So I started dating this white girl. It's fine. But she had the same last name as me. And as a lesbian, I romanticize that. Like, I'm like, oh, like if we get married, I can keep my last name or make my last name my middle name and be Alicia Brown. But Brown sounds like something you do in your underwear, you know? So when the slaves were freed, a lot of slaves, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of slaves did take the last name of their masters. And I told this girl that I was dating, I was like, oh, I think it's kind of funny because your brown probably owned my brown. She didn't think that was funny. So I broke up with her. But I broke up with her because I just didn't want to date family, you know? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been dating. I've been like talking to girls like since quarantine. And it's funny, you had mentioned earlier when you asked someone like how's their day going, you're like a sociopath. And I've been talking to these girls and I keep asking like, hey, how's your quarantine going? And they all stop responding. This has happened 5 times. So I don't know if it's just me. So if anyone's single, I'm here. Just hit me up on my Insta looking for anything. Help. Let's see. The only positive thing about quarantine is that I did get a new therapist. I have cried in every session since, so I think it's working. No, anyone else cried? The negative about quarantine, I have a lot of anxiety. And so the other day I like ran up the stairs and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh, fuck, is this like, it's either if I'm out of shape or is this COVID? Okay, I fucked that joke up. You get it. We all think we have COVID. Like I'm like not even putting on deodorant anymore because I'm like, I want to make sure I have my sense of smell. So basically I stink if you also want to see me. Okay, let's see. I'm sad at Pride Month, missing out on Pride Month. I love Pride Month. I think I love Pride Month because, well, I don't really, but I just noticed how capitalistic it's become. Last year I saw that Nike had released a Just Be You shoe. I saw CVS was giving out chapstick and nail clippers. They know their audience. And I was like, wouldn't it be interesting if they did that for like Black History Month? And I was like, can you imagine like Nike releasing Air Tubmans? You know, their slogans like run like your ancestors depended on it. You know, it's like Harriet Tubman is the new face of Nike. Instead of like the Jordan silhouette, it's like her and her lantern just like running. I feel like Casper mattress would do something. It'd be like, you know who else had a dream? And that's it. That's like their slogan for Black History Month. It's Martin Luther King, if no one knew. You didn't know that. I feel like Uber would do something. They'd be like, in honor of Rosa Parks, every Black person sits in the front. And that's it. Like, even if it's an Uber pool, they're like, yes, you white person in the front, sorry, you're going to the back. Let's see. I'll leave you off with this. Recently, and I mean recently as in like I had a mask on, I was catcalled. This guy was like, hey yo ma, you have ass like a motherfucker. And I was like, what does that mean? Like ass like my dad? Because if so, it's like the closest I've ever felt to him. So thank you. All right, guys. Thank you. I'm Alicia.
Thank you, Alicia.
You're welcome.
I genuinely, oh my God, the first few weeks of quarantine, I was like, guess I'll try jogging again or some shit. And I went jogging for the first time in years. And I was wheezing and I was like, fuck, I'm definitely about to kick it. Like, I'm not making it through this quarantine.
Was it COVID?
No, it was just
it was out of shape. The worst.
Yeah, I definitely felt that. I wonder how many of the rest of us. I also the deodorant thing, because I was like, I don't have that many like smells in my house other than me, so I better make sure I stink.
I know. See, I'm smart. And okay,
but we have to be quiet now because we have to give this space to Daniel. Daniel, how's it going?
It's going wonderful, baby.
Oh my gosh. I love the intimacy of this, the immediate intimacy of this.
You know.
Daniel, what's your favorite piercing that you have?
My nipple, definitely.
Oh, nice. Nice.
You want to see?
If you want to show it. Is it just a ring?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's a bar.
It's a bar.
So my dad has this tattoo of like this monster face on his chest. And instead of having his nipple pierced, he got the nose on the monster's face pierced, just like right. So if you want another tattoo, or not another tattoo, another piercing, I recommend getting the combo like that.
I will. That sounds interesting.
Honestly, you're probably much more interesting than me or my dad, so I'm going to give you the floor now.
Okay, I'm going to do a little tech magic. I'm going to try to switch to my camera on my phone. Is that okay?
Yes, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
We can always cover for you.
We're covering for Daniel. We're covering for Daniel. And then
Beautiful.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? So,
We're doing.
everyone's always asking me, they're like, Daniel, how are you holding up with quarantine? How are you doing? And to that I say, well, I just found out that one block of Velveeta cheese is only 1,000 calories. So that's how I'm doing. Anyways. So I'm very lucky to have a job, during quarantine because it's, as we know, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and I'm kind of hesitant to sometimes to share the job that I have, just because whenever I share the kind of job I have, people ask me a lot of questions. So I work at a marijuana dispensary. And so the first thing that people always ask, they ask like about their relative's random illness and whether cannabis can treat it. So no, Jessica, I don't know if CBD oil is going to make your grandma's poops normal. And I really enjoy the idea of working at a dispensary until I realized that the job is talking to stoners. And when, pre-quarantine, when everyone was at the store, everyone would be all waiting outside on their vapes. They'd be like, this is a mod. I'm just going to pretend. They're like, bro, I don't want your vape cloud to touch my vape cloud because that's gay. But now, everything has changed because now, everything is quarantine. You know what I'm saying? So now I just have to talk to stoners on the internet, which is terrible. So now my job consists of deciphering messages from stoners that they send to me at 3 a.m. So this is one email that I recently got. The subject line of this email was VAPS. The body of the email was, what are? So yeah. And then, now it's very different. Cannabis is so mainstream now. It's everyone wants to smoke weed. It's oh my God, let me rub my CBD oil on my butthole. So it's so trendy. So now Karens are smoking weed. Okay. You know who I'm talking about when I say Karen? I'm talking about side bang. I'm talking about, can I speak to your manager? Okay. So now I'm getting emails from Karens now. And I thought stoners were bad, okay? But this is out of control. I'm going to read you an email from a Karen. Okay? And I'm going to read this for you. Okay, are you ready? Patience! Exclamation point, exclamation point, question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point. I have been waiting for 2.5 hours. I need to get high from just dealing with the stress that you have caused me. And I'm just like, you know what, Karen? You're going to have to wait 2.5 more hours because I'm not dealing with your shit. Okay? Okay, Karen, you can fuck yourself. Okay. So now comes the part of my set where I'm gonna talk about like how I've been coping, like how I've been dealing with like this like corona, how I've been staying at home, and like what I've been doing is I'm just like embracing my inner cat lady. I've been talking to my cats. I've been loving my cats. And you know what? Like, I'm starting to think that, like, some of the things that I do are, like, rubbing off on my cat. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm gonna come down to my cat now. Are you ready, y'all?
Yes.
Oh my God, 1 second. There's no like back camera, so you're just gonna have to hold it like that. Like, hold it down a little more. This is my cat, Luna. Okay. I swear she loves me, but she's squirming out of my hands right now. Luna. Okay. Luna loves me. And the thing about Luna, though, like, wait, let me get down. You gotta see this pussy right now. You gotta see her. The thing about Luna, maybe you can't see her, is she a hoe. Like, she a hoe. Like, I've never met a cat that like likes to be spanked. Like, look at this. And she is living. She is living. She is loving it. Like, look at her. And I don't know where she got this. Like, I don't know oh my God, what is this doing here? Like, I don't know where she got it. But it's like, it's this thing. But I love her, you know. And thank you, everyone. That's how I've been dealing with Corona.
Thank you so much, Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask, is Luna named after the cat from Sailor Moon?
I mean, I didn't think of that because she was actually my sister's cat, but like, she's my niece. Like, I didn't pick her name.
I was just gonna say, I feel like I was not born bisexual. I was made bisexual by Sailor Moon.
Yeah. I honestly think Luna's bisexual.
We'll have her call me.
Luna, you gotta call her, okay?
Hey, girl. I want to remind everyone to please donate to us at the Pinhook on Venmo or on our Patreon/GoFundMe's. Just kind of hit us up with some money to keep the Pinhook alive and to help us pay our performers. I'm very excited. We have our next two folks on the lineup before our show runs up. Oh, just kidding. We've got another one right after this. Stop. But it gets more fun when I'm not the one talking. That's why I'm excited to bring up Lorena. Lorena Cornwell, how are you?
Am I here? Can you see me?
Yes, you look amazing.
Oh, I'm wearing no pants. I know that's probably an old bit, but that's what's happening. I'm so sorry. Hi.
Hi, Lorena. How's Chicago?
Chicago as well. If I do get any money, I'm gonna give it to all you guys. I'm so sorry. I put you through it. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. We didn't even tell the audience, so you're just exposing yourself right now.
Okay, well, you gotta keep grounded. How else am I to learn? I was a bad kid and totally left you guys hanging. I'm so sorry.
Well, Lorena, this is your stage now, so you take it away.
Okay, well, oh my God, it's like really my face. Hi. Well, here's the thing. Everything that's been going on, it's been really hard for me I've been thinking about like what bits I could be doing or characters I could be doing. And every time I like even try to practice it's just felt so disingenuous because of the current state of things. So what I wanted to do is take this time to offer my I didn't even have time to eloquently say this, so everything I'm saying is off the cuff, baby. Just offer myself to anybody who needs to talk to anyone, any resources I can offer, anybody who's watching this and you've been affected by the current state of things. Feel free to message me or ask for anything and need somebody to talk to, mostly is what I'm offering, especially since like COVID on top of it. Like I know some people are isolating by themselves and this is a weird, very weird time. So if anybody needs anything, I just wanted to offer myself to you as much as I can, I guess, through Instagram or Twitter. If you need a phone number, I can drop a phone number. I don't know how ridiculous that offer is, but my boyfriend's looking at me like, is this absolutely ridiculous what I'm doing? I am sweating. I'm like, so I hate that I'm only seeing my face. Where did you guys go? Oh, you guys are writing me notes. Are these for me? Am I showing way too much of behind the scenes? What are my notes? Be more professional. Stop talking. Okay, the note I'm getting is stop talking. Okay, what else? I'm just kidding. They're not doing that. We're not doing that. You're so beautiful. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to say. Is I'm here for any strangers who are seeing this or the wonderful people hosting this. Ducks rule. Ducks do rule. Yeah, you guys give me something to riff on and I'll riff on it. So I love ducks. Ducks are great. I'm a big thrifter. So I've been missing thrifting. I don't know if anybody else is a big thrifter, but yeah. God, see, I everything that's going on, I just feel like I sound like such an idiot being like, I miss thrifting. Okay, this is what it feels like to bomb. Okay, can somebody give me something? Can someone try something else? Huge thrifter and who's moving back to Chicago? Oh, I would love to see public comments, by the way. Please do that. That would be great. Please, good folks. Yes. Let's be friends. Do that. Who's thrifted? Who just saved me from that? Because I was crashing and burning. Who did that? Who do I owe?
Dallas.
person. Oh my God. You guys, this has been the most stressful night. I have a very specific pre-show ritual, okay? I put myself in a position where I get stressed out and I cry off all the makeup that I put on in an Uber on the way to a club in downtown New York City where I have been sexually assaulted previously, but I can't not go back.
Got it.
And then I host. So I get on and I get the audience really, really, really fucking warm. Okay, I get them like wet and ready, and then I bring on somebody from one of my improv classes who ruins the whole thing. And I didn't get to do that tonight. I didn't get to like look at myself in a mirror. Like I didn't get to take 40 selfies before the show. Like all I have is this martini that my uncle made me because he felt bad about making me late to this. And I truly like have a was supposed to premiere like record my album this year, and now it's like none of my material is even a little bit relevant. Like I'm supposed to talk about like how like men don't eat pussy but they should, when like people are being like murdered on the street, and like I take back everything I said about men needing to learn to eat pussy. They need to go burn a Target down if they need to do that, and that's okay. And do what you guys need to do, you know? I've missed performing a lot. So is anybody else like not okay? Raise your hand if you're just like not okay.
Comedy. I'm not okay with the fact
Comedy, come
that
on.
I had these headphones on the whole time and they weren't doing anything. They weren't on.
So yeah,
I look like a douchebag for nothing.
These are not decorative, but they were like given to me by my sister. I was like, I need headphones!
headphones. There's going to be a feedback loop. And everyone was like, you need to chill. Like, I just completely ruined everyone's evening. And I wish I had been able to do that, in person. I wish I'd been able to ruin all of your evenings instead of just my family members,
Lorena, did you want to come back and do a little bit more of your set?
When you say come back, what is the timeline where I'm yours all night? What do you need from me? Literally, any one of you could ask for anything right now for me, and I would deliver because I am.
Do you want to have a baby with me?
Who offered? Yes.
Yeah, that was me. You are so freaking pretty.
Have the child.
I have never seen anyone.
I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to make two, actually. I'm going to say, Lorena, I demand from you 5 minutes of jokes. And Dallas, I demand you go drink a glass of water.
Okay.
No live crying.
Yeah. Oh my God, do you need the jokes right now? Right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this is what show business is. I'm gonna do my old 5-minute set that I did for IO for the SNL showcase that I have not. So this is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. 1 second. And I can't. Yeah. Okay. I haven't done this in over a year. So. Okay. And now I'm not myself. I'm a character. Ready? Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Hello and hi. I'm here to do some magic for you. Oh God, I already messed this up. Okay. Hi, my name is Lorena Cornwell and I'm 5'2" and I'm currently in Chicago. This right here is a mansplaining magician. Profile. Now I'm going. Okay. This is a mansplaining magician. Okay. Hello and hi. I'm here to do some magic for you. Now you see this hat right here? As you can see, there's nothing in it. You want to confirm for me, pretty lady? I say that as a feminist. Now that we confirm the hat's completely empty, I'm going to put it on my head, do a little abracadabra, and ta-da! Oh, I see some people look confused in the audience. Don't worry, little lady. It's a magic trick, okay? I know what feminism is. You see, this hat right here has a secret compartment in which I was able to hide the toy bunny. I wouldn't put a real rabbit in there as that's animal cruelty. Read that on a podcast. All right. Trick. I'm going to, what's the ending of this joke? Oh, thank you, Griffin, my boyfriend, who's also cooking dinner. For my next trick, I'm going to pull my own head out of my ass. One day, let me tell you, one day I'm going to make a good amount of money. I'm going to get an email. And that email is going to say, watch this in the subject line. I'm going to click and it's going to say, pay us $10,000 or we will release this video of yours. A live show you did on what's today's date? Truly, what is today's date? Anyone can tell me. What's today's date? 28th? On the 28th, I will pay, nobody knows, I will pay you that $10,000 to make this go away already. Has it been 5 minutes? It's been 5 minutes. Has it been 5 minutes?
Okay. Oh no. Great. How are we all doing, everybody?
Terrible.
You're not doing terrible. Okay. We're having. Is everyone hearing the weird, kind of like fuzzy mic like feedback thing right now? Okay. Let's take 5-minute break. We're going to take an intermission and talk to Kim and see if we can get that sound issue worked out real quick.
That's not happening for me.
Yeah, no worries.
Great.
All right. So.